Hey guys, Anikix here, back in another video. Today we're going to be talking about what's happening with me and Nathan, and essentially giving my side of the story. And I'm going to give you a brief history of what happened, and I'll show you screenshots along the way as well. So, back in March, Nathan said he wanted an editor, which I was an editor back then, but not a good one because I started editing for other people around in February. My first, guy who hired me was Rajiv. And essentially what happened was he needed an editor and I was like, yo, can you hire me? And I was like pretty excited because he's my friend. I've known him for 3 years and it would be pretty cool to work under a friend of mine. So essentially we discussed what videos he needed for how long, and we agreed that so from the work we done from April to June would be worth $2,000. He would give me $2,000 for all the work done from April to June. Now, if you guys don't know what happened in April, he quit Roblox, and for the whole of April, he didn't make any videos. Like, he did a little bit, but he didn't never got me to edit them because he was kind of in hot water. And April passed away, and then in May, I went on a summer vacation. And on May, I was, ready to edit for him, and he gave me a few videos to edit, and that's where it stopped. I stopped getting videos around the May of 19th 20th, and I contacted him about it, like, Nathan, why won't you give me videos? And he just told me, like, he would sometimes ghost me, or he'd tell me, well, I just did it because it's faster. But later he confirmed that he doesn't need an editor anymore, which is not my fault, because if you didn't need an editor, then why would you hire me? Because you can't just cut me off in the middle and be like, haha, lol, I don't need an editor anymore, fuck off. And essentially he'll pay me in June, and I was like, okay, fine, he doesn't need an editor anymore, I'll get my money in June and we'll be done. And that happens, and June comes along. Now in June I was, really frustrated about the fact that he kept ghosting me about the payment, and essentially I came up with a deal that he would give me a 1.7K laptop. So it's still $300 less than what we originally agreed on. And that's what I gave the deal for him. And I wasn't adamant about the fact that he has to give me only that laptop. As he said in this tweet, he never told me that he's spending hours to just give me an alternate laptop. He told me that he'll only give me a few $100s, which is not enough, at least in India, to buy a good laptop. Like, I would get a shittier laptop than I have currently right now, and this one is shitty itself. So I wasn't accepting the $300 payment just because of the fact that, he's essentially scamming me. These screenshots basically prove that he's scamming me. Also, the contract. Now, the contract never mentions that, as some of the people are saying, oh, you need to do 60 videos for him to get $2K dollars. It never specifically mentions that. It mentions the fact that, it mentions that he'll pay me $500 after the first pay, which is $2,000, and credit in description, which I never got, which I don't care about. So that happens, and throughout June, I get ghosted, or I get these dumbass replies saying, stop, or just fuck off. And that's all I got. So in July, I tried to keep it as private as I could, and even asked my friend's opinion, and all of them were saying, call him out on Twitter, call him out on Twitter, which I didn't want to do because I don't want to hurt his reputation. But guess what Nathan does? He just does the job for me. So I'm the snake for the fact that I kept asking for my payment, which you agreed on, which you gave me the price for, and which you were the one who were like, oh, I would give you 2K in June, haha, fun, which you also overestimated the job, and which you won't reply to me anymore and just blocked me and just make this tweet real quick so I don't get to respond. I'm the snake. So the next point he made up was that apparently I tried to get Kaneko to make a video on him, which is certainly not true because I was just asking for his opinion. I have my screenshots right here if you want to see the conversation. Never did I ever mention that Kaneko, please make a video on him. I, in fact, said I just want someone's opinion and I don't want to go public and I want to keep it as my last resort. Here you go, these screenshots. Okay, so on the screenshot you saw for the past minute, it just proves that, Nathorix just manipulated the situation by saying, oh, he tried to get connected to make a video on me, which is not true whatsoever, as I proved before. Now that all that stuff is out of the way, now we can talk about the actual tweet Nathan made about me. Nathan tweeted out saying, I didn't want to make this tweet, but I also don't want to wake up to a shit show. The screenshots revolve around my ex-editor, Anycakes. Really cool trust issues now. Right, right. Right. Yeah. You're the one with trust issues. I know, right? You're not the one who's got declined payment. I know. Wow, trust issues. Woo. Irrelevant point whatsoever. The rest of the screenshots are continued in reply to this tweet, as I can only attach 4 at a time. So he tried to summarize the situation to one of my good friends by saying he wants $2,000 from me, and no less, because of the fact that he edited 3 videos for me very poorly. Actually, it's 5 videos. The other 2 got deleted, and the other 3, I can see 2 up on your channel, and the other 3 I do not know where they are. But essentially, how come they're poorly edited when you were the one who told me it was amazing? Now, I was in a group chat when I published this, but he was telling me thank you, it was really good. He like juked me by saying it's really bad, but then he was like, thank you, it's really good. The Arsenal one, I'm talking about an Arsenal, the huge donation prize, which didn't get many views, unfortunately, but that's not my fault. So yeah, I edited that video for me, and the other video, which I can see up on his channel, is that Roblox is removing Builders Club, which, in my opinion, is a decently edited video. And I don't know why he says they're poorly edited. Yeah, but okay, let's continue. I tried having him as my editor, but his style and our time zones weren't working. I wouldn't get the video until the next day. The edits were something I could have done myself in an hour. Everyone hated it, so I let him go, and he's now saying that because I wrote on an online signature something along the lines of 2,000 in the first month, 500 in the following months. He's demanding I pay him and threatening me. Threatening you. I was legit telling you that I would have no other option but to go public if don't give me a response, because I was getting really frustrated. But okay, cool. He contacted Kaneko about it, and we just kind of laughed about it. Loop Q is also jumping on it as well. They can all suck my dick. Let's keep Loop out of this. He was the one who was trying to help me in the situation. So yeah, let's not get into Loop. And also, I don't know how you and Kaneko laughed, even though me and him kind of had a conversation, but I guess he's your friend, so you guys can laugh about it all you want. But that's the first screenshot, and then he goes on to show all the screenshots between me and him, and that's about it. All the tweet was about our conversation between each other, and that's really it. So yeah, that's my response to Nathorix. He's essentially manipulated the whole thing to bring it on his favor, even though he didn't tell the whole editing, the contract, and also the fact that he never told me that he's ever looking for an alternate laptop, because I never got DMs from it. Like, I can search it up on my DMs with him, and he never mentions that, oh, I'm looking for a laptop for you. He never said that. All he did was, oh, I'll give you a couple of hundred instead. That's legit all the confirmation I got, which, is unfair because we agreed on 2K. But yeah, I think this video is stretched long enough. Sorry if you guys are disappointed about the fact that I came back to YouTube with a drama video. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.